Alright guys, welcome back here at Tuning Dutchy. Now, I got some news for you guys, because there are some things that I can currently do on the Chevrolet Matiz, and things that really has to happen before I'm actually gonna start anything that has to do with visual tuning, so just like pinstripes, spoiler, rims, etc., and also performance. But tomorrow, I'm actually planning to make a bigger trip than I actually was doing so. Now, since I already have the Chevrolet Matiz, I actually have not yet done anything, well, that will clean up the car. So what I'm probably gonna do tomorrow is I'm planning to make another video, but this time way more different and way more stuff to do than usually. So what my plannings are for tomorrow, and that's gonna be a video as I already told you guys. First of all, what I have to do is to get an oil filter for the Chevrolet Matiz, since the oil is so thick, and well, it's not even if it's a half year ago, my eyes actually are telling me that this oil should be drained out, and that should be finished. So together with that, I'm going to a local part shop to get 10W30 oil. This is especially for the winter times, and that the car is not gonna run too rough, and that it's actually gonna smooth. But before I'm gonna put that in, I'm gonna use the oil engine shampoo that I actually still have. I'm gonna put the rest in there, what I have left. So the engine will clean the oil already and clean all the carbon deposits that have been in those 93k kilometers on there. Once that's done, and the new oil that I have also bought together with the new oil filter, I will put new oil in there. And yeah, I mean that's already happened, and I will make my way already to the car wash. Now, my car definitely needs a good car wash, because I mean, it's nice if you want to tune your car, but if your car is looking ugly or not yet, it's not yet cleaned out, I mean, I think I should do something about that. So I'm gonna go to the car wash, and not just the simple car wash. I'm gonna do everything with everything. So in my state, I believe we have 7 options in the automatic car wash, and I'm gonna take all 7 of them. That means spraying, foaming, waxing, all these kinds of stuff. And I'm gonna take that, number 1, of course, for cleaning up the car completely, entirely, from the bottom to the top. And secondly, I mean, waxing is very good, especially if I have seen rusted bolts that I definitely want to get rid of. Now, or at least let's not make it worse. With that being said, once that's done, I'm still considering actually to do, or to make the exhaust from the rear end muffler to the side pipe, or to take all mufflers out, only the catalyst converter in there, and go with that like a side pipe. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. The easiest thing to do is just buying the 45 degrees 40 millimeters pipe, and go immediately to the side exhaust tip. Now, I already have found something, and I'm gonna show you guys that. That's actually what I have found currently. I have still a piece of piping laying here, and this is actually still in a small size, but it should do it. And this end over here is 40 millimeters, which should slide just over the stock exhaust. So this might maybe do it. Now, I also have a 90-degree thing, but that one is actually a little bit too small, and I have to get a bigger one. So I don't know. I could go with a 90-degree. That would not be a big deal. But I'd actually try to do lots of things tomorrow. Also, what I'm gonna do tomorrow probably is I'm going to try to see if I can fix the hood, because the hood is not gonna close too best. I really have to smack it closed, and maybe on the trunk itself, because I mean the sound of the trunk is ridiculous. It's scratching, squeaking, and that's not what I want to. So that's all what I'm gonna do tomorrow. It's gotta be probably a editing video. So in this case, you guys will see that there are cuts out in the video, but I think this is gonna be worth it. Now, on the other side, so on the other hand, I had also the possibility, or better yet, I still have the possibility to buy the supercharger. But since the videos actually what I currently post have low views, I don't expect people are commenting on the videos that are gonna choose for me, so I'm not giving out that option, and I think I just have to choose from my own options, because I could buy the supercharger, but I think engine health is the very first priority. I also could go for the chip tuning that delivers me 9 horsepower extra. But I think, as I already said, engine health and overall is more important than all other things. You know, on a Daewoo Matiz, I already made the mistake immediately to do something that has to do with horsepowers and all that, and tuning. But I think I should do this first before I'm gonna do something else. However, I'm gonna try to keep my budget as high as possible. So that means by selling more and more and more stuff, so I can make still the supercharger possible. It's actually still gained in prices, so it's not too much, but the AMR 500 supercharger is a little bit cheaper than the AMR 300, but I'm a little bit, skeptical about supercharging, especially if the complete engine is stock. Because I have not something done yet on the fuel that the car can extra fuel, and also I don't know what the flow rate is for my injectors, and as long as I don't know that, I don't know exactly what the car can actually up to. You know, I don't know how much air can go into the system before I will get the engine to lean out. And the last thing we want is that the engine is going to run lean when there's a supercharger on there, because that means engine knocking. And if we have detonation, that can result in catastrophic problems with holes in the pistons as end result. And that's definitely not what I want to, because if I hear chunks flying around in the oil pan or in the engine itself, because detonation was happened too often, then I have a very big issue. So that's not what I want to. Now also I still have the rev hang on my car, so I don't know where that is actually coming from. I have already seen if my throttle body was electrical instead of mechanical, because mechanical throttle bodies like I have should not have that rev hang, especially if there is something on the clutch, but the clutch is actually feeling very normal, just like my Daewoo Matiz, nothing weird, nothing different, because with electrical throttle bodies there should be a rev hang to gain those emissions. But that's not the thing, so I also have to find out that before I actually can go and speed shift actually a little bit. So I don't know. Some things I have questions, but yeah. Now, before I'm actually gonna do too much in tuning now, that's actually what we are gonna do tomorrow. I mean, I was currently watching the video of Moto Cheese, and he already commented somewhere on my videos on my channel. So if you're reading this, yes, I was looking where you was washing your car, and I was thinking, hey, you know, yes, my car indeed is very messy. That might be a good solution, to go all in with cleaning and waxing. So this video, as you guys can see, is not going to be too large, because this is already it. But definitely I am gonna do something tomorrow already on the exhaust, even if it's gonna taking a look at it, because this exhaust is obviously a little bit different than my Daewoo Matiz, because this is a Chevrolet Matiz, which is 8 years younger. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys are gonna like the video which I'm gonna create tomorrow. It's gonna take probably a little while before that one is coming up. And that's because I have to edit that, because this is going to be a huge video. I think probably for me more than I actually expected. But maybe I'm also going to cut my hair tomorrow, because it's looking disgusting. I mean, like I'm a person that has no money or whatever, you know, just doesn't look good. Anyways, guys, this was Tuning Dutchy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, at least with the update for tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, guys, I see you guys tomorrow. And share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And let's get to tomorrow. And let's work on the car, because it's time to put some performance in there. See you guys tomorrow.